Hello, 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 class. We are here live now. Welcome. It's Thursday. I'll double check the date. March 26th. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. All right. Yesterday looked promising, but today it's much nicer. Very nice. Okay. Hola, clase. Bienvenido. Okay. Hoy se parece como ser un día bueno. Que ayer no se pareció muy bueno, pero hoy, ay, se ve bonito. All right. Let me go ahead and make sure I get the camera on. All right. So today, I'm going to read a few books. I'll do a magic trick. I think I just have one for today. This time I have some jokes, so let me know if they're funny or not. I just want to remind that on Monday we'll have few new things new on the site. I'll have these things on the site for you that's more laid out for the next 10 days. All right, so we have here, it shows different activities that I'm going to have you do for the next 10 days. They're very simple writing activities. So you can download them on Google Classroom, or I'll have it set up so that, actually, I'll explain the next one. So I'll have this that you can view them on Google Classroom, and you can even download if you want to print it. And the other item is my instructional packet, okay, for grades 3 to 6. Okay, so I have some packets available at the school. So if you don't have a computer, parents, I know you're reaching me by phone, talking to me or viewing me on the phone, then you can go ahead and pick a packet. I already contacted which parents that I have packets available for them. And another thing is that you can still go ahead and view this in my Google Classroom. I'll have it so you can download it, but I also have activities so that you can just go ahead and work on activities without having to use any paper. So, for example, here it shows, well, first of all, you can go ahead, and if you do have it, if the student has a journal or if you have paper, they can just write it on paper. Okay, it'll be easier that way. But if they're, and I also have a calendar that shows what they would do each day. Now, a lot of these activities, I don't want them spending all day on them. Okay, just do a few of them each day. Most of the activities that I have could just take like a day or two to do just a few of them. So there's a lot of activities to do throughout the next 2 weeks. And yeah, and this says what the items are going to be. So there's going to be like a reading assignment, a writing assignment, and some grammar practice. And I just have like a story. Okay, y aquí tengo diciendo que son las actividades que yo voy a hacer por ciertos días. Okay, que no tiene que ser todo un día, que está como un 2 días para hacer algunas actividades. Y aquí tenemos lecturas, escritura y práctica gramática. So aquí está una cuenta. There's a story there. Okay, there's a graphic organizer for the writing. This one's on cause and effect. Okay, aquí tenemos un papel gráfica que le ayuda a ellos con escribir. Esto, causa y efectos. And just different pages. It really won't take too long. Just like basically I have like three sheets to do within 2 days. Real simple. So each couple of days there'll be reading, writing, and grammar practice. Okay, cada 2 días, entre esos 2 días tenemos lectura, escritura y práctica gramática. All right, so that's going to help them with their reading, and the other sheet that I showed you is going to help with their writing. La otra página que yo te enseñé le ayuda a ellos con escribiendo. And there's some science, towards the end there's some science and social study activities. One's about soil, the other one is about recycling. So just to give them some different topics to write about. So that'll you'll be able to get them on Monday, and they'll be in my Google Classroom on Monday as well. So for the parents, I said, who don't have access to computer, and the district's already contacting you how to be able to provide you one. We'll be using them starting on Monday, either on paper form or in my classroom. And parents who have technology, if you do have the computer, you can still download them as well. Y esto va a estar listo para recoger el lunes para los padres que ya le indicaron. Y el distrito se puso en contacto con algunos padres que dijeron que necesita computadora. Y va a tener esto en papel, pero también los niños pueden mirar esto mismo paquete en el internet, en el Google Classroom mío. Ellos pueden bajarlo, download, o ellos lo pueden hacer. Voy a poner lo que yo puedo hacerlo sin usar papel. All right. Now, just to let you know that tomorrow, if we were still in school in person, we would have a half day. Mañana, si nosotros tuviéramos escuela, tuviéramos mediodía. So tomorrow, guess what, kids? You only have school till 1:30. Okay, usted, para que sepa que mañana los niños también tienen que escuela hasta la 1:30. Okay, so if you're following it's important to have a routine. Okay, so here I am early in the morning, got my shirt and everything like that. Um, so if it was back to the same routine, the kids would have been going home at 1:30. Sí, importante tener rutina, que estoy vestiendo mi camisa así, estoy preparado así. Y mañana tuviera un día, importante a los niños acostumbrarse a rutina y mañana tuviera un día, yo tuviera salido de la escuela a la 1:30, so mañana la clase termina a la 1:30. All right, so let's go with, first of all, there was a few more, not as much as the other way, but there were some students in the classroom, so good for that. And I know people, obviously, the most important thing I want kids to do is to read. So all I ask is that please read. La cosa, yo vi que había un estudiante menos ayer, pero lo que quiero importante es que los niños sigan leyendo. Okay. Now, I got a message. Let's see. Okay, so today they're distributing Chromebooks to families without technology, and on Monday they're going to be distributing these packets that I mentioned to families starting on Monday, just like I said. Okay. Okay, and the district will be contact you. I don't have that information directly. Entonces, hoy la escuela está pensando dando la computadora o Chromebooks a familias que no tienen tecnología y también que pensando lunes, entonces el papel que yo le enseñé, el paquete, eso vamos a empezar a usar eso entonces el lunes. Y the thing is, I know is like basically like go to the district Facebook page, vaya a la página del distrito del Facebook y ahí tiene mucha de información de lo que está pasando corriente hasta que ahí llegó un mensaje nuevo, so mejor conseguir la información del distrito. But whatever question you have, if you have a question, you feel free to contact me. There's my number right here on the screen, 609-2000 ESL. Me puede llamar el número que está en la pantalla ahí, 609-2000 ESL, ESL, or it's just basically 609-200-0375. And yesterday I got a call when we were on the air. Teachers too, I'm regularly in contact with the classroom teachers and your child's teachers and ESL teachers as well. And I'm available to help any families throughout the district as well. All right, let's go ahead. Ayer me llamó alguien durante el video así, un maestro. Yo estoy en contacto con diferentes maestros de las clases de sus niños y también otro maestro de ESL y también padres de diferentes niños por todo el distrito. Estoy aquí para ayudar a ustedes. Let's start off with a book. Now, yesterday we read The Crunching Munching Caterpillar. Okay, today we're going to read The Shaggy Dog and the Terrible Itch. Don't you hate it when you get an itch? All right, there he is. Just enjoying a nice nap. Uh-oh, what's this? Uh-oh. So once again, Shaggy Dog and the Terrible Itch by David Bedford and Gwyneth Williamson. Shaggy Dog had an itch on his back. He scratched against a tree, but his back was still itchy. Ever seen an animal scratch against a tree? Maybe you scratched against a door or something. Okay, well, if you had an itch. Will you scratch my back? Shaggy Dog asked. Mimi the poodle? Said Mimi. Scratch your back? No, thank you. I'm off to the poodle parlor for a wash and trim. I will scratch your back, said Farmer Gertie, but first you must help me round up my sheep. Here's Farmer Gertie. And there's the poodle. She doesn't want to help scratch his back. The sheep were hiding, and it took ages to find them. Woof, woof, barked Shaggy Dog. Come here, sheep, come here now. As the sheep were locked in their pen, Farmer Gertie used her curly crook to scratch Shaggy Dog's back. Ooh, said Shaggy Dog, that's much better. But as Shaggy walked into town, all right, there's the sheep. They're hiding. All right. And there's Farmer Gertie scratching Shaggy. The itch came back. Oh, poor Shaggy. Even after she scratched him, the itch came back. Shaggy Dog knocked on the window of Merv's cafe. Who will scratch the itch from my back? He asked. I will, said Merv, but first you must wash my pots and pans. All right, so there he is entering Merv's cafe, still itchy. And there's Merv, and see if he can help Shaggy. Shaggy Dog washed towers and towers of pots and pans. Bubbles covered his legs and got into his mouth, and when he had finished, his paws were all wrinkly. Merv used a long fork to scratch Shaggy Dog's back. Ooh, ooh, said Shaggy Dog, that's much, much better. But when Shaggy Dog left the cafe, well, first of all, look at him. He's working hard. Every time you get someone to help him, he's got to do some work, okay? You got to do some chores. And there's Merv helping him out. Okay, so use a long fork to scratch him. But when Shaggy left the cafe, what do you think is going to happen? Let's find out. The itch came back. Poor Shaggy Dog. The itch came back. Shaggy Dog popped into Mary Lou's poodle parlor. Will you scratch the itch from my back? Asked Shaggy Dog. Okay, said Mary Lou, but only if you brush up the fur on the floor. All right, so there is he inside Mary Lou's poodle parlor. There's the other people in there getting their hair done. So, Shaggy Dog brushed up mountains and mountains of poodle fur. Fur got up his nose, and when he had finished, he had furs in his ears and his eyes too. Achoo! 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 He sneezed. Of course, when you sneeze, you must cover up. But he's a dog. He don't cover up with his paws. But there he is right there. Sweeping up, cleaning up. And there he is, sneezing from all the dust he was sweeping up. Shaggy Dog shook out all the fur, and Mary Lou used a poodle brush to scratch his back. Ooh, ooh, said Shaggy Dog, that's much, much, much better. But when Mary Lou stopped scratching, oh no, what do you think is going to happen? Is he still going to have an itch? That poor dog. Let's find out. There he is. He's enjoying that. Getting a nice, getting brushed up by Mary Lou. The itch came back. Yep, it came back. What can I do? Asked Shaggy Dog. Sit in the chair, said Mary Lou. I'll wash and trim you. The bubbly shampoo soothed Shaggy Dog's back. Ooh, 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 said Shaggy Dog. All right, so there he is getting on the chair. And oh, look, it's making him feel so good getting that nice bath, nice rubbing and scratching bath. And remember, that's what Mary Lou does. Okay? She washes people's hair, so she's washing his. The poodle scissors tickled and went snip, snip. Hee hee, giggled Shaggy Dog. When Mary Lou had finished trimming Shaggy Dog's fur. Look at that. You ever gotten a haircut? I'm going to need a haircut. All right. So, fortunately, I got clippers here, so I'll probably have to clip my hair next week. All right, so there he is. Looking pretty. Looking good. Shaggy felt wonderful! Yay! Wonderful! The itch had gone at last. But where did it go? Where did the itch go? Every time at the end of the story we hear that he still had an itch, but it's gone. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh no! That's the poodle in the beginning of the story. Bing! Bouncing around the flea. So that's the end of the story of Shaggy Dog and the Terrible Itch. Did you like that story? Please leave a comment. Okay, so go ahead and leave a comment on Google Classroom. I'll put a thing for Shaggy Dog and the Terrible Itch and tell me what you thought of the story. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, it's a nice day. My wife just took my dog out for a walk. I think I'll take him out for a walk too. He's gonna like it. All right. Even he's our little kid. He needs to get out as well. Let's start off with some jokes. All right. So, what do you get when you throw a lot of books into the ocean? So, what do you get when you throw a lot of books into the ocean? A tidal wave. Tidal wave, get it? Tidal, wave, title of a story. All right, let's see. Why wouldn't the bicycle stand up? Because it was too tired. It was tired. It just got two tires. It was tired. Why did the man take his clock to the vet? Because it had ticks. Tick tock, tick tock. It had ticks. And let's see another joke. Which school supply is king of the classroom? So all the school supplies in the classroom. All right, is the pencil? Eraser? It's the ruler. The ruler is the king of the classroom. All right, here's a science question. A little bit of history too, so social studies. How did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity? Remember the story of him flying a kite and he had the key? So how did Benjamin Franklin feel when he discovered electricity? He was shocked. And what do you give a sick lemon? So if a lemon's sick, what do you give it? Lemonade. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. All right, let's go ahead and let's do a magic trick. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and redo my card trick of spelling out the numbers. On this deck of cards, there are cards from 1 through 5 or ace. Okay, and playing cards, there is no number 1. It's an ace, so we can say it's an ace or it's a 1. But for this purposes, we'll say it's a 1. Okay, so we're going to count from 1 to 5, and we're going to know how to spell words from 1 to 5. So do you know how to spell the number 1 in English? Do you know how to spell the letters that make up the word? I'm going to quiz you on the number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. All right, so we're going to spell out numbers 1 through 5. So we're going to go in order. Number 1. All right, how do you spell 1? I'll give you a second. How do you spell 1? Let's go ahead. Now, if you spell it correctly, let me hold the cards. If you spell it correctly, then it'll show that number. Okay? So remember, for 1, it's going to show an ace. But if you spell the word 1 correctly, and the word ace also has the same letters as the number 1. Okay, nosotros vamos a contar los números 1 hasta 5 y decir cómo se deletreo, cómo se dice, cómo se escribe la palabra en inglés para el número 1 en inglés. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. All right, so how do you spell 1? All right, so I'm going to turn the cards. Go ahead. 1, O, N. And if I turn this, if you spell it right, you get it. O-N-E. You got it. All right, that's good spelling. Good spelling right there. How do you spell the number 2? How do you spell it? Now, for the number 1, you could have made a mistake and said W-O-N, and you still would have gotten it right because it was just 3 letters. But the correct way to spell the number 1 is O-N-E. Now, how do you spell the number 2? All right, here we go. How do you say it? T-W-O. Correct. You spelled it correctly. The number 2 is spelled T-W-O. Now, you could have also, if you spelled it wrong, you could have said T-O-O, and it still would have been 3 cards, but that's not how you spell the number 2. And you also have T-O, which we would have gotten it definitely wrong. Not got number 2 on here. So the correct way to spell number 2 is T-W-O. So you spelled it correctly, and there it is. All right, now it's my turn. All right, you guys did a good job on the first ones. I'm going to spell this one. All right, I'm going to spell the number 3. And that's got more letters than those. Okay, so I'll take the hard one. Yes, I'll get it. I'll get it right. And if I get it wrong, it's going to show. If I get it right, it's number 3. If I get it wrong, it's going to be some other number. That's not number 3. Let's go ahead. All right, 3. Okay, it's T-H-R-I-E. I got it wrong? That's not how you spell 3? Okay, can you help me out? How do you spell the number 3? All right, I'll wait. I can't believe I got that wrong. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. How is it? T-H-R-E-E. Great job. So 3 is spelled T-H-R-E-E. Great job. All right, now I've got to redeem myself. Let me go ahead and spell the number 4. Okay, it's easier than spelling number 3, I'm pretty sure. All right, number 4. F-O-A-R. That's not how you spell the number 4. It's not F-O-A-R. All right, you got to give me another chance, okay? Give me another chance. Okay. F-O-R-E. That's not how you spell the number 4. F-O-R-E. I'm pretty sure if I look up in the dictionary, 4 is spelled F-O-R-E. Oh, no? That's not the correct. There is a word in it that's spelled 4, but that's not the number 4. All right. Can you help me out? How do you spell the number 4? All right, I'm listening. I'm listening closely. F-O-U-R. You sure? R? You got it. Correct. 4 is spelled F-O-U-R. All right. Now I'm going to get this right, okay? Because I don't have that many cards left, okay? So I just have the number 5 here. And I also have 3 cards. Oops, I can't even show on camera. 3 cards that are number 5, okay? So let's go ahead. So there's only 4 cards on the deck, and the number 5, I know it's got 4 letters, so I want to spell it correctly. And if I get it right, I'm the best! Woohoo! All right, let's see if I can spell the number 5. Okay, here we go. F-I-V-E. Yeah! Oh, I'm such a joker. That's not a 5. Oh, well. You're the best speller. Good job on spelling the numbers 1, O-N-E, 2, T-W-O, 3, T-H-R-E-E, 4, F-O-U-R, and 5, that wasn't right, right? The number 5 is F-I-V-E. Good job, boys and girls. All right, so that's my spelling counting card trick. All right, so that one worked this time. All right, so yesterday I contacted a few parents in regards to, but before people had trouble signing Google Classroom, but I see now everyone's okay with it. I just want to make sure the kids are checking it out, checking that out, and also your teachers who might be setting up a new Google Classroom are giving you information about going into their Google Classroom, and they'll give you a 7-letter code to enter that. Lo maestro entonces ya pronto para el lunes está preparado para pensar la clase de Google de ellos. I'm here to help you, estoy aquí para ayudarte también. Y ellos te mandan un código de 7 letras que además tienen que poner la primer vez cuando ellos se meten para unir la clase. All right, they'll give you a 7-letter code that they'll need to get in the first time just to join a class. Okay. All right. All right. So it's 10:25 at this time of recording. Let's see what else I have. I'm gonna go into my Google Classroom to see some things. Yeah, it's a shame. We had 2 kids here. The computer's crashing. I guess this is the most they've ever used their computer in a while, and they had computer problems. 2 kids I can see here mentioning about the computer crashing. Okay, había 2 niños aquí que tenían problemas con la computadora. Quizás esta es la semana que lo está usando más que cualquier tiempo. But it's good that that those problems were solved. Es bueno que resolvaron ese problema. And I just want to show on the screen just basically what my Google Classroom looks like. Okay, so when the kids come in, it'll show different assignments for them. Okay, and I teach grades 3 to 6. Yo doy clase a los niños de tercera hasta sexto, and some assignments I'll assign for all the students, but some assignments are specific either to the grade or specific to a student. Okay, yo tengo algunas actividades que son para todos los estudiantes míos de tercera hasta sexto, pero algunas actividades son solamente para ciertos niños de ciertos grados, o también algunas veces son individuos para su niño. And I want parents to please let me know. Por favor, pon en contacto con cualquier cosa que los niños necesitan ayuda. Okay, sometimes kids just don't go ahead and say, oh, I need help. They just say, oh, I understand it, or I got it, and they probably not truly understand it. Yo estoy aquí para ayudar a ustedes. Si tú ves que un niño tiene problemas con algo, y por favor me ponga en contacto, me puede llamarlo o me puede mandar un text o en el mismo sitio que el niño de usted está en Google Classroom, tú puedes escribir también. Porque algunas veces los niños dicen que yo entiendo, está bien, pero quizá el niño está confundido. All right, so I promised to do a video of my dog. I haven't done it yet and stuff like that. Yesterday I thought it was going to be a nice day. It wasn't as nice and everything. Yo iba a hacer un video del perrito mío pero no estaba tan bonito como yo pensaba que iba a estar. All right, so I'm going to start off with a new book. But before I start off a new book, I'm going to make sure I covered what I want to mention. Okay, yes. All right, so I'm going to repeat that you can, on the district Facebook page, you'll see that the music teachers will be different music teachers are playing instruments each day on the district Facebook page. You also find different people from the district reading a book there. But also, if you join the Roland Rogers Elementary School library page, then you'll see teachers from Roland Rogers, or maybe even Dr. Moore or Miss Gruber themselves, will be reading books. And I'm going to be reading a book. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the following week. I don't have my date yet, but I volunteered, and you'll hear me read a book there as well, just like I'm reading right here. All right, so this book, now during summer learning, para que sepa que otro anuncio que quiero dar es que los maestros de música, si tú vas a la página de web del Facebook del distrito, diferentes maestros de música están jugando instrumentos, y tú puedes ver esa página para que los niños escuchen la música de los maestros de música. Y también hay alguna gente leyendo libros en esa página, como yo estoy leyendo aquí. Pero también en la página de Facebook tú puedes meterse en eso también, que la página de Roland Rogers Elementary School Library Facebook page, que diferentes maestros de la escuela aquí de Roland Rogers que está leyendo libro. Yo no sé cuál día voy a estar leyendo, quizá la semana que viene, otra semana, pero yo me hice por voluntario y voy a leer cómo estoy leyendo aquí. All right, so today's book is, now what I was going to say is that during summer learning, I like to pick a theme, and the theme that I like to pick is ocean animals, ocean life. Okay, durante las clases de verano, la tema que me gusta usar para los estudiantes es aprendiendo de animales de océano, okay, o vida, toda la cosa que es sobre animales del mar. And one thing is that I was in the Navy, so I got to make it so that the kids are in the Navy. Okay, yo estaba en la Marina, y durante la clase yo pasé como los niños están en la Marina. And we're exploring the world, exploring the seas and exploring the world. Estamos explorando el mar y estamos explorando el mundo. And it was very good when the movie first came out, Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Era conveniente cuando vino la película de Finding Nemo y Finding Dory. Los niños les gustaban eso, so I showed them clips of that. Yo enseñé clips de esa película. So here we are, the gentle octopus. All right, so in the movie Finding Nemo, the octopus in that story's name was Hank. So maybe we'll see if there's any similarities or between these stories. Maybe we can compare and contrast them later. All right, so Gentle Giant Octopus by Karen Wallace, illustrated. I always like to point out the illustrator, Mike Bostock. All right. It has a preface on it. There are, excuse me here. Okay. I gotta get a webcam. Right now I'm using my camera there, but it's not very wide. All right. All right. There are more than 150 different kinds of octopuses. That's a lot. And the giant octopus is the biggest. The tentacles of the largest one ever found were an amazing 15 3/4 feet long. Whew, it's bigger than this room. Okay. Even though they are so huge, giant octopus do not attack humans. They live in coastal waters in the North Pacific Ocean and feed mainly on crabs, clams, and sea snails. Female giant octopus lay eggs only once in their lives. They are believed to eat a little or nothing after mating. Once their eggs have hatched, female octopuses die. Oh, that's sad. Okay, and that's just the cycle of life for those creatures. All right. A gentle giant octopus jets through the shadows. She's huge like a spaceship. Her eyes glow in the water. Long tentacles fly like ribbons behind her. Silverback fish scattered before her. Look at her. A wandering mother octopus moves through the water inside her body. She carries her eggs. She looks for a den that is safe and well hidden, for a crack in a rock face or a hole under a stone. When octopus need to move quickly, they jet backwards by sucking in seawater and pumping it out through a funnel-like siphon. All right, so there she is. And there's how the octopus gets to move around. An octopus sinks like a huge rubber flower. Sand muddies the water as she lands on the seabed. That's what it looks like from underneath an octopus with all its tentacles. And there she is getting on the ground, on the dirt. In the sand. Octopuses use their tentacles like fingers to sense things. They use the suckers on their tentacles to grip things. Octopus eyes turn frontward and backward. Her tentacles sense a crab in the water. A tentacle searches, it stretches and touches. Unlucky octopus. Crab claws have sharp edges. They snip at the tentacle. The octopus pulls back. The crab scuttles sideways and escapes in the sand. All right, so there's a crab there. Look at that. It's trying to snip at the end of one of the tentacles there. That's very unlucky. A mother giant slides over the seabed. Her body stretches like taffy over the stones. Her skin ripples like seaweed. She's black as the sea kelp. The goggle-eyed octopus feels her way forward. Usually the giant octopus is reddish brown, but when it's hunting or hiding, it could change to become a very dark or very pale within seconds. You can hardly see it there. It's hard to see, right? It's trying to hide in there. Wonder why it's hiding. What's it hiding from? But under a boulder, a wolf eel is waiting. His mottled gray face darts from the shadows. His teeth strike like daggers. He rips off a tentacle. Octopuses have 8 tentacles. A healthy octopus can regrow its tentacles if they are damaged, then sinks like a nightmare into his den. Look at that eel. He bit off the tentacle, just like Hank in Finding Dory. Was it Finding Dory or Finding? Between the Finding Dory and Finding Nemo, you see that Hank is missing a tentacle, but they say it regrows back. So if an octopus is attacked, it will squirt out a cloud of inky liquid to hide its escape. A frightened giant octopus squirts ink at the wolf eel. She shoots back from the boulder, back over the seabed. She's pumping and sucking the sea from her body. So there's the octopus spraying out ink. Okay, so it creates a cloud of ink black so that can cover her tracks of where she's going. A quivering giant octopus rests on a boulder. Underneath is a cave that is easily guarded. Octopuses are about as clever as cats, and like cats, they are very curious. She squeezes inside. She drags pebbles around her. Her search for a home is over at last. All right, so octopuses don't have any bones, and they can squeeze through the tiniest of holes. So there she is. Okay, she's squeezing inside that hole within those rocks. Okay, so one thing I showed students, and I'll share the videos, is you'll see octopuses squeezing through, escaping from being on a ship, or if they're inside a bottle, them coming out. So they're very clever on squeezing through and getting out of spaces. So there's I'll put up some videos on Google Classroom that shows different octopus squeezing through the tightest of spaces and not getting hurt. Just squeeze right through. You never would imagine they can squeeze through. All right, here we go. A mother giant octopus lays eggs in her cave den. They hang from the roof like grapes on a string. She guards them from crabs and nibbling fishes. While her babies are growing, she never eats and never rests. A female giant octopus will lay as many as 60,000 tiny eggs. Woo! That's a lot. So look up there. Look at all the eggs. Look like grapes to me. After 5 months, her babies swim from their egg sacs. They squirm and they wiggle. They jet through the shadows. They're sucking and pumping the sea from their bodies. Lots of other animals like to eat baby octopuses. So only 2 or 3 out of every brood leave to become adult. Whoa! Look at them right there. Look at that. Look at the eyes. All right. So the reason why the octopus lays a lot of eggs is not many survive, and that happens a lot, unfortunately, to different animals out in the wild, is that only a few of them survive. Like, for example, Finding Nemo. He was the only survivor of his whole family. He lost his mother and he lost all his brothers and sisters. All he had was left with his dad, and that happens a lot in the sea creatures. Okay, so there's a lot of predators. There's other animals that come and hunt. Okay. So, as Mother Giant Octopus rests in her cave den, she watches her babies swim up through the water. A gentle giant octopus shrinks in the shadows. Her life is over as their life begins. So there's the Mother Octopus. In the beginning of the story, we learned that after she lays her 60,000 eggs, that she passes away. But look at the babies. They go on and spread out. Okay, and it begins the whole cycle of life all over again. Okay? There it is, the end. Okay? So, the gentle Octopus by Karen Wallace, illustrated by Mike Bostic. The Gentle Giant, and it's a summary. Okay, so when you have a story, here's a simple 3-sentence summary. Gentle giant octopus jets through water and slides over the seabed searching for a den. She slips between rocks, finds a cave, and hides inside. Soon her babies will be born. All right, can you add to that? All right, so they just gave you some things in that summary. Can you add more details? Can you add more descriptions? You can add some adjectives describing some things. It doesn't mention the other characters or the other animals in the story, so you can mention what other animals there were, so you can give more details. Okay, yo estoy leyendo este libro y yo leí la revista de este libro y dijo que el octopus que se metió por la agua y se jabaló debajo diferentes cosas en el mar y está buscando para un sitio para esconder, un den. Y se jabaló medio de piedra, una cueva, y se escondió dentro. Y ya pronto los niños de ellos, los bebés de ellos nacieron. So, yo quiero que esos niños entonces escriben más oraciones de lo que está pasando. Quizá pueda describir muchas cosas, poner adjetivos. Y también yo puedo decir los otros personajes que estaba en la cuenta, no solamente el octopus, pero habían otros. All right, so that's an example of trying to get your kids to retell a story. Is I would have them tell me the story back as much as they can remember. Yo trato de decirle al niño que me diga la cuenta más lo que yo pueda recordar y también que escribir muchos detalles también. También I want them to write different details about the book. So that's the book, The Gentle Giant Octopus. So I like doing ocean life theme during summer learning. Me gusta usar el tema durante las clases del verano. All right. Well, it's a beautiful day, so I imagine some kids are enjoying the day first. Yesterday, a lot of the kids came on after I was a broadcast. I was like, oh, geez, okay. But it doesn't matter if you're on here live. I just want to make sure that I'm available to any parents that want to contact me. So I'm here live from 10 to 11, and people said that the time is okay. I got 2 texts back saying that the time is okay, and they've seen it. People are busy. Gente tan tiene mucha cosa para hacer, yo entiendo, and these are challenging times, un tiempo de mucho despacio, yo sé, y I'm here to help you, I'm here to serve, so once again, if you need to contact me, call me at 609 2000 ESL. ¿Sí? Por el momento yo te quiero aquí para ayudarte, si quieres poner en contacto 609 2000 ESL, so that's 609 200 0375, 609 200 0375. Estoy aquí a su orden. All right. I'm running out of different magic tricks that I can actually show you using this angle, this computer, the way. Okay, se me está acabando los diferentes trucos que yo puedo usar de mágico usando la computadora, este ángulo. I mentioned in another video that I was actually trained by a magician. Okay, yo enseñé que había me enseñó un profesional de mágico, and his name was oh, now I'm forgetting his name. Rick Sapphire. He's not going to like that. I forgot his name. Rick Sapphire. Se llama Rick Sapphire. Y él me enseñó que la cosa más importante es los ángulos. The very important thing about magic is the angles. Okay, so some certain tricks only work when you're real close, and some have to be from real far. So tomorrow, I'm going to do my students' favorite trick is my magic bubble trick. Okay, pero mañana voy a usar el trick mío más favorito de los estudiantes, el magic bubble trick, but I want to have to do it a little bit further back. Okay, so I'll stand up, I'll have a little table, and that way I can put the bubbles on there, and I'll do that magic trick, and I think you'll really like it. Now tomorrow, remember tomorrow is a half day. Yay, half day. Mañana es mediodía, y entonces yo nada más voy a estar aquí para ayudar entonces de hasta la 1:30. Después de la 1:30 voy a hacer ejercicio. Okay, I'm going to do exercise right after 1:30. Okay, I hope the weather's nice. I don't know what the forecast is. Okay, espero que mañana que sea bueno. Yo mire cómo va a ser la clima afuera, la temperatura y todo eso. Pero voy a hacer ejercicio a la 1:30. All right. Okay. Well, I hope everyone is having a fun time, the best as possible. Deseo que todo el mundo tan divertido y tan feliz. But the most important thing is I hope that you're safe and well. La cosa más importante es que yo creo que están seguros, saludables. Um, now, um, next thing, where is it? I gotta find it. No, no. Okay, I'll show it tomorrow. Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it a nice surprise for tomorrow. Now, I had promised that I was going to show my dog, and so I'll see if I can record. I'm going to record it tomorrow. Tomorrow's a nicer day, okay? Because I'm going to see if I can have the kids write a story. Voy a ver si el niño puede escribir una cuenta de diferentes fotos que voy a tener de mi perro. And oh, speaking of that, I'm going to have another writing activity that is about feelings. Okay, voy a tener otra actividad de escribir que es sobre sentimientos. Okay. And the kids will like the picture. I don't want to blow the surprise, but they'll laugh when they see the picture. Se va a reír cuando yo vea la foto. Well, the time is 10:45. I'm trying to see. I'm not getting any contacts today, and the weather's nice, so I guess people are not in the classroom yet, which is okay. The kids have been working hard. I know a lot of you parents have been working hard. Yo sé que muchos estudiantes de ustedes, los estudiantes están trabajando mucho duro, y yo no veo en la clase. Maybe perhaps they're inside their teacher's Google Classroom. Quizá está en la clase Google de lo maestro. Anyway, I'm here to help you. Estoy aquí para ayudar, como siempre, like always. All right. Many times I see your students once a day, and for some students I would have seen them twice a day. Algunas veces yo veía a tu niño una vez al día, o quizá dos veces al día. Okay, so I just want to please pass the word para que sepa that I love and I miss them. I care about them. Okay, yo quiero que sepa que yo lo quiero mucho y que yo pensando lo mejor para ellos. So, and just I'm too, all the other teachers too, they miss their students. Anyway, I can help. Just remember, parents, 609-2000 ESL. ¿De qué manera que yo puedo ayudar? 609-2000 ESLL. Me pueden mandar email o pueden mandar text, o también en el Google Classroom, cuando está trabajando con un niño en Google Classroom, que tú o ellos pueden hacer la pregunta. And I'm going to have videos then. I do have videos on my website, but I'm going to go ahead and link them easier on the Google Classroom. Okay, y tengo los videos míos en el website mío, Hello Class, pero voy a ponerlo que sea más fácil a conseguir en el Google Classroom para que los niños tengan que ir para atrás y para atrás. Okay, so that way kids don't have to go back and forth between the two. So my website will be a means for them to see the codes for different activities. El website mío de manera que yo puedo ver los diferentes códigos para las diferentes actividades. But if they go to Google Classroom, they'll see what activities that they have for this week. Okay, dice yo voy para Google Classroom, yo ver las actividades que yo tienen para esta semana. So I'll have, once again, starting Monday, that'll have my packet. Okay, so you can, some parents, you'll be able to pick them up at school, the ones I contacted. Okay, if you have a computer, then no, we're not going to have you have to, the district is only providing these printed out for parents who don't have computer, and pretty soon some parents are already picking up some as of today, and I think maybe Tuesday is another day that they're going to give out the Chromebooks. Okay, este paquete lo tengo apuntado para ciertos padres y ya le di a ellos, pero porque hoy está cuando Chromebooks, pero también el martes yo creo, pero eso that you've been contacted through the district. I don't, I'm not the contact for that. No soy contacto para eso. So I have different activities, and you can print them out, or I'm having it so that you can actually do it online. Okay, so just a simple reading, writing, and grammar practice. Okay, dama práctica de lectura, escritura y práctica gramática. All right, so I'm going to cut the video right now. Okay, voy a cortar el video ahora. I just want to let you know I want the kids to have a good routine, que tengan buena rutina, do a lot of reading. I want them, yo creo que lea mucho, because their books will still count towards roll and read. Yo creo que lea mucho porque los libros cuentan todavía para el programa de la escuela se llama Roll and Reads, que los niños apuntan los libros que ellos han leído. Ellos apuntan el título, el autor y diga un poco lo que pasó en el libro. All right, so the kids will just write down, like they continued before, is just write down on a piece of paper to track of it, so when they get back to school, the author, the title, and a little summary of the story. All right, well, boys and girls and everybody, I hope you're having the best day ever as possible. I love you guys. I care about you, and thanks for everyone for the comments and for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. All right, everyone. See you. Bye bye.